I'm Sean. Let's talk garden insulation. First off, do not use pesticides on your lawn, okay? Yeah, you got dandelions. Cool, keep them. Because you want to use this stuff. It's great for compost. You can throw it in there with your, like if you're doing compost, which you should be if you're doing any sort of garden, then you want to throw this in there with the worms, with your leftover produce and all of that, like bell peppers and tomatoes. No meat, no meat. I mean, meat's good and everything like that. You just don't want to throw it in with your compost. So let me show you what I'm working with. See, that thing up there is the sun, and this right here is soil. Over here you can see like the soil is, I'll go over there. Let's go over there together because this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. You see how gray this soil is compared to the brownness of this soil. That's because the sun is drying this out. So what am I doing? I'm shaking all that extra grass on here. See, what the grass does is it provides an extra layer of kind of like air, if you will, and it blocks the sun from hitting this dirt directly, which doesn't allow the dirt to basically become super dried out. And you want to utilize as much as you can from your natural lawn or garden, because what I'm showing you right now, this is permaculture, and I'm going to show you how to make it real simple in just a little bit in another video. But basically, we're turning part of our lawn into food, and I'm going to give you a good demonstration. You don't need a lot of it, okay? Flip that around. This right here, all I'm doing is just shaking that stuff over, letting it fall. You see how little is going on here? You want just a very thin layer. That's all you want. Now maybe you notice my eggshells over here. These little bad boys right here. That is to prevent snails from eating up my plants. You notice I don't put grass on top of them because when the snails go over the eggshells, effectively what they do is they cut themselves up. And I'll walk you through in another video how to do your eggshells. But let me get back to maintenance. I got one more minute and I'm using it. So over here, you'll notice in this corner, this gets a lot of sunlight. I need to put some more eggshells over here, but this is a little bit thicker, and I'm putting it thicker over here for a reason, because it gets more sunlight, and this is eventually going to bake down. And the worms are going to eat all this and then drag it into the soil, which is a good thing if you basically recirculate nutrients and aerate the soil, which is a very good thing. Without the worms, permaculture wouldn't work because soil needs a little bit of air to it. But this section over here by my peppers, these little peppers, little babies, it doesn't require that much because the sun only hits it for half the day. But last year, the sun was super crazy hot and we almost lost a lot of plants. So do this extra insulation. Your worms will take care of all the excess from it, recirculate it into the soil, and it'll protect your soil. Happy planting. These curls don't lie, neither do I.